So in this video, we plan to show the actual purchase module integration with other modules. We had seen some 4 or 5 videos on purchase module. In this module, it is it will explain the integration points. The purchase module as such is integrated to sales, projects, finance, quality control, engineering and drawings, plant maintenance. So it will show how this is integrated. Say for example in sales, it is integrated to MRP, bill of material, trading, all that. That means basically you get a sales order for which you have defined the bill of material and you would like to know how much material is available, how much is not available, all those type of things. In the projects, when you place an indent or purchase order or when you receive the material, you tag it to specific project so that it could be project reservation of that material so that it will not be issued to other projects. So, and also inter project transfers of material. Now, in finance, we have seen that there is a goods receipt note and the purchase return, which is when posted, create a purchase JV. The GRN will create a purchase JV and the purchase rejection debit note creates a debit note. And also here there is a vendor credit days which we have to note it down and then explain about that. In the quality control module, we have inspection specification, inspection parameters, the minimum maximum values which we are defining to our material, and those go into the quality control module. In the engineering, we have the drawings. There is a drawing module separately available with the version control and such type of things. And then we have the equipment calibration and as per whatever the standards like ISO and things like that. Then in the plant maintenance module, this depends by the material you are issuing to specific machine or to identify what are the spares to be kept for a specific machine, etc. So now let us go one by one. So we are just going to the sales MRP. So before we go there, in the sales module, in the product setup, okay, we have these categories and maybe we have to go for the products. So this is a product. So when you are making a product, suppose there are some products like some assembly is there, okay. So this will give you the bill of material that is required, how much of what is required, everything. And say for example, if I take this demo assembly, there's a bill of material which says to produce 100 units of that particular spring, you need EN45A 1.35 tons and you need M12 bolts. For one quantity, you need one quantity. Bushes, to produce one, you need two bushes because they are fitted on both the sides. So like that, there's a lot of bill of material for this. Okay. So this is defined in the product. So when we receive a sales order, I'm going to the sales detail, and there is an order here. Let us see a sample order here, and it is having these items. For our purpose, we can add a material or something like that. But these are my orders in hand. So if I run my MRP or material requirement plan, I call it. So this assembly, I wanted 4,918 So if I go and click, this will tell me how much ton, what is the bill of material for this particular assembly. And for this specific one, what is the material that I need. And at the end, when you come, that means you need one laptop and some hythane or whatever it is. And then you need this steel minimum required quantity, is MRP quantity, material requirement planning says you need 303 tons and you have 307 tons in the closing quantity. So it is telling that you don't really require anything. And maybe in some places there are some required quantity. Here 7799 is there and you don't have anything. So you would like to know what is in the pipeline. You just go and click. Okay, there is a goods receipt which is lying for about 80 pieces. So you can just check some of these and let me see. Yeah, this item, if you see, there are purchase requisitions raised. That is roughly 526 units of purchase requisition, maybe quantity, numbers, or whatever it is. Yes, it is numbers. 220 is purchase raised, but 306 pending in the purchase requisition. The purchase order after of 240, 147 are supplied and still 133 are pending. The goods that are received, okay, there are 161. Unused in products, okay. So it is just showing you the sales requirement of this material for different situations. These are the sales orders. So how much you really need it. It is now trying to show that. Say for example, if I try to minimize this, sorry, I'm just, this is disturbing. Yeah, it says about 107 tons or something like that. So let me go back to my. So this way, the module is integrated. So actually, these are all raw materials. These are the materials from the purchase which have come to sales. So that is the way the integration takes place between purchase and sales. Now, purchase and projects. So in the projects, we have project module. Okay. So of course, project module itself is a big module and it has a lot of bill of material, expenditures, all those things. But if you go to the warehouse and try to, or maybe in the purchase, if you go and try to place a purchase indent, here it is actually asking to which machine you want or to which specific project you wanted to use this. Okay. That means actually it is not the project per se, it is the WBS of that project. Okay. So this is the 12-ton furnace, hardening furnace is the project which we are recycling. So for the thermostat setting, okay, you wanted this particular material. So that is how it is linked to the project. So of course, then the issues everywhere it is strongly integrated. Then where is the finance? Now let us go to the purchase and go to purchase details and go to GRN and let us take something which is ready for posting. Okay, I'm just seeing any approved thing is there. So you will see 245 rupees and there are two items are there in this. So now I'm trying to post this. Okay. Okay, post. Please remember the number. The GR number is 1,64 and I am posting. The moment I do the posting, it is saying that please be careful. You will be in trouble if you don't properly understand. So it has created a journal in the purchase journal in my finance module. Let us go to finance module and let us see the journals. So if you see in the journals, there are so many journals are there. One of them is the purchase journal. If you see carefully, this is exactly the same item, okay, which is not a posted. You got 18th, isn't it? Yeah, we have just posted this. So the material in that there is a packing material and auto glass. So these are the two different purchase group material. If you remember, we have defined in the material description purchase posting account. That means in this particular GRN, okay, so if you edit, you will come to know this is the GRN number 1,64. If you remember, we have posted just now. So that had some 2 3 different types of material. Some discount is also paid, and Aditya Chemical is credited with that much money. So this is how it is integrated. And if you want to know the account thread of this will show this goods receipt is having two items, 10 quantity, and you can just print it and see it also if you want to see. And you will see the rate, everything here in one stage. That means the purchasing date, purchase order, GRN, rejection, purchase JV. From the in the accounts department, they are able to see precisely why they are paying this money and when they should pay the money or whatever it is. In the same context, I'm just taking this person. Okay. So somewhere you will see reference date and due date. Of course, the due date has not come. But what exactly happens is if you have a vendor, okay, who is where it is in the purchase module, you have the purchase masters, you have a vendor. So for these vendors, there's one information here somewhere. There is a credit days. Suppose this sender, Kalyan so and so, is having 30 days credit. Yesterday we saw some Aditya, okay, Aditya Paints. They have a credit period of no credit at all. That means he is not giving any credit. So based on this credit, that particular journal, the due date is finalized. Okay. So that is how the finance is integrated to the purchase module. Let's get into the quality control. Now, for every material that we have defined here, if you see, we have a steel. Okay. So in that we have defined the material specifications. This is the specification. Carbon can be is measured by percentage. It should be nominal value is 0.6, 1, 2. It should be maximum is 10. This is the value. And manganese or silicon or whatever it is, the microstructure is. So here we are defining. So these definitions will come and sit in our, when the material is received, it will come and sit in our quality module. So here you will see quality inspection, QC inspection. There is an incoming inspection, there is an in-process inspection, and a final inspection. Let's not go into the inspection part too much. Okay. I'm trying to take if any steel material has come. Yes, it has come. Now here I'm trying to inspect. So those details have come from there. So if I say give it the parameter, it is actually going to that particular EN45A steel and getting those data, what is to be measured. The moment I fill manganese, it has filled my minimum and maximum values also. And this is one more very interesting data, just for information I wanted to share with you how it can be used. Okay, these are the samples which you have drawn from the sample, and when you ask for that, it will show the trend chart. Okay, and also the run chart, the mean, median, and the standard deviation, and mu value, everything. Okay, this is assuming that you have a sampling plan. Here it is AQL4, it could be some other AQLs 2.5 or AQL6 or whatever it is. So that is the integration right now we have. This is the integration module. And so let us see in the next video about engineering and plant maintenance.